We understand you guys have got recently received a planning approval for this project, so congratulations for that. Can you please share with us a few key points in terms of how you went about this particular project and the planning procedures?
Sure, thanks. So it was certainly an interesting one, this, where we were going for planning with Elmbridge in Surrey, which is, I would say they rank right up there which, with Richmond and Islington, with the pretty testing boroughs and local authorities to get planning in. And we went in. Initially, the idea was for 4 houses, so 4 executive houses, 1.5 million each, and that was really the players. That's where we felt the precedent was on the street. And interestingly, after acquiring it, going in for Pre-App 1 and Pre-App 2, is it was quite obvious that Elmbridge actually needed 2 and 3 bed apartments. And while there wasn't much precedent for it, is they said, look, please try and get some apartments on there. We will likely refuse your 4 houses. So it took a bit of turning because build costs increased quite a lot when you're going 10 apartments. But post that, we submitted 10 apartments with 10 parking spaces. We had a really interesting night on committee where the scheme was put forward for approval by the planning officer, which was great. And we ended up getting refused on the night for one reason only, and that was for lack of parking. And this is, I think, is quite an interesting one for people, and it was certainly an interesting one for us, where we had provided 10 car parking spaces and we had 10 units, and the policy is 1 parking space per unit. So we were policy compliant. We had highway sign off. So needless to say, we had to appeal this. We were successful on the appeal, and that was the win we had 2 weeks ago. But interestingly enough, it was a lot of the surrounding community that came on the night and was up in arms, was saying that you need a lot more visitor parking, etc. So it just shows the weight that can have. And I think on this occasion, we perhaps could have put some more effort into meeting, a lot of people more locally. We met with the neighbors and the people opposite us, but it's interesting when a community comes together and the power that they can have. But look, down the line, successful with 10 units, and we now are considering whether to sell or to build it out. So onwards and upwards.
Fantastic. So the takeaway, I would say, listening to you, is basically to be flexible and understand the community is really something that's crucial for success in these kind of circumstances. So definitely something to remember. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you.